Hey guys! So today I think I'm just gonna do like pretty much like an everyday look because I kind of want to use the L'Oreal La Palette Nude, and there's some really great colors in here, and so I figured we'd do like a neutrally type thing. So this is gonna be kind of like a get ready with me type thing, just my eye makeup because that's my favorite part. So I'm just using the Wet n Wild Fergie Collection Eyelid Primer from the drugstore. It's about $4 or $5. So far, so good. I haven't had any creasing, even on hot days, so far, so good. We will see how it gets when the weather turns to like 100-degree weather and, you know, everything melts off your face, so we will see. Alright. So I'm just going to start off with my Morphe G17 because this is a really big, fat, fluffy brush and I like it. And I'm going to start with this transition shade right here. Yeah. So I'm just going to dab a little bit on, tap it off, and do my crease. I'm just going to slowly build this up so that I don't have any major blending problems. So if you can't tell, I don't really have much of a crease because I have such big eyes. So I just kind of fake it till I make it. I've got a lot of space between like my eye when it's closed and my eyebrow, but when they're open, there's not a lot of space there. Like I can touch my eyelashes to my eyebrow. So yeah, if your eyes have issues like being hooded or anything like that, just experiment, fake it till you make it. I mean, you can just kind of build a crease, go a little bit outside of it if that, you know, if you have hooded eyes or whatnot. Definitely kind of helps. With this color, I'm just messily putting it in because it is my transition shade. Alright. So I think next I'm going to darken the crease a little bit with the same brush, but I'm going to just dab it into this other matte shade right here. Just a little bit on the tip, and I'm just going to delicately place that in the crease so that it doesn't get as messy. Like I said, we are going for, you know, a daytime appropriate look. Something that, you know, you could wear to work and not look like you went to town with bright colors and craziness. Which I would do anyway, but, you know, I was in the military, so these are the kinds of looks that, you know, I had to do. So I guess we could call this kind of like an everyday look. Just blending that out. So, next, I don't know, I think we're going to take this kind of bronzy shade right here and put that on the outer V portion with just a dense packing brush. This is a, can't even see it because I'm having too much fun with it. This is a Royal Soft Grip from, I believe, Michaels. I bought this years ago. It is one of my favorite brushes. It's just an artist brush, which honestly, if you're looking for cheap alternatives to buying makeup brushes, I started out with all my brushes from pretty much the arts and crafts store. I would just find kind of what I was looking for with the right amount of softness and the right amount of, or, you know, the shape I was looking for. Sometimes I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for, so I would cut them, like find something similar and then cut them into the shape I was looking for. It is a great way to start out with makeup brushes if you can't afford the nicer ones. Morphe also has great brushes, and I mean, they're totally affordable. And some of my favorite brushes are the Real Techniques. Also, very affordable brushes. So yeah. Alright. And now we're just gonna blendy blendy. These shadows actually blend really nicely. I was so surprised that like drugstore brushes blended this nice, or I was so surprised that like this drugstore, you know, L'Oreal palette like worked so nicely. Not that I needed like more nude shades, but you know, the nude shades help me build looks. So like the bright looks that I love to do, the nude shades totally help me build those bright looks. So, I mean, can't go wrong. Alrighty. I'm going to take my e.l.f. $1 little packing brush here. This is actually not a bad brush. Like once I washed it, it stopped with the fallout and all that it initially had. And it packs on color really not bad. Totally loving this. And it's like $1. How awesome is that? Okay, so I'm going to use, what color do I want to use? Well, can pretty much go anywhere with this. I think I'm going to use this really light, like pinky, pearly type shade. And I'm going to put that all over the lid, just keeping it light. One thing I like to do is kind of drag the color down, and that helps with the blending later. So I will just like start it at my eyelashes and work my way up, but drag the color down. And I find that doing that, especially with the more pigmented colors, they blend out really nicely. So, it's a tip from me to you. Alright. Blendy brush. And just blend out that crease, making sure that nothing is too harsh. So this is kind of just an everyday neutral look that you can do, and you can stop here, add your eyeliner, your mascara, whatnot, but I'm not going to stop here because, let's just face it, I want some more sparkle. So what I do on a daily basis when I'm doing just kind of a neutral look is I really like to use Amaze by Colourpop. So even if I do something like this, I always feel like it needs a bit more of a punch. That's just me. Like I said, you can stop here. You can totally stop here and it'd be just fine. I mean, it looks really nice. But I just love this color. So what I do is I just take a little bit of Amaze on my finger and I just dab it onto the center of my lid, doing the little dragging down motion. This really is one of my favorite eyeshadows just because, I mean, it just gives a nice little punch to whatever neutral eye look I'm doing. So this is with the Colourpop Added. I love the Colourpop shadows. So, next up, I'm going to add my eyeliner. I'm going to try to just keep it very, very simple and small. I'm using the NYC liquid eyeliner. I do like this one. The liquid eyeliners are like so difficult to use. I'm only going about halfway, starting at the outer corner, going in, keeping it a very, very small line. Okay, so my battery died. But all I did was put my eyeliner on pretty much the outer half, very, very, very lightly. A nice little thin line because I am keeping this very daytime. The last thing I am going to do is use my L'Oreal Infallible, and this is Iced Latte, and I'm going to just put this on my inner corner to add that little pop of light. So I'm going to use my little Real Techniques brush. This is a accent brush. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this eyeshadow and just apply it on the inner corner so I get that nice pop of light. I like that bright inner corner highlight. Another fun thing that you can do is add like a bright color there, like a bright pink or a bright purple or a bright blue. It's a neutral look, so you could really get away with just about anything. Like, really. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. So, the last thing I need to add is mascara. So today I'm going to be opening for the first time the Maybelline Lash Sensational. And I've been really wanting to try this. I love Maybelline mascaras, so wish me luck. Hopefully this works out well. My biggest problem is because I have oily skin, I end up with raccoon eyes. And do you see that? Do you see the difference? Wow. Okay, so the only thing I got left is to do a brow bone highlight. So what I am going to do is take this nice, dirty, take this fluffy brush and this first shade right here and sweep this under my brow bone just to highlight it a bit. That's the last thing I have to do. By using this really super like fluffy shading or shader brush, I can just kind of blend everything so that I don't have any harsh lines. I'm going to use Hot Plum. This Maybelline Vivids, I think is what it is. Yeah. The Maybelline Vivids Hot Rose. Fix my camera here. Alright. Alright. Now we got a nice pop of color. So this is the look. And just for fun, let's try a nude as well. No, my light. Aww. Alright, so the next one, I'm going to try this nudie shade. And this is Purposeful Mauve from the, I believe, Queen of England collection with the fancy, fancy packaging that I love so much. That's a pretty color. Alright, so this is the look with the nude. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye!